So excited to show you these two techniques that are going to save you money. Are you on a budget for your crafting? Monty and I sure are. So let's head down to the crafting table. Let me show you how to do this. This technique is called smooshing and using your stencil. You are going to love it. And you do it in 3 easy steps. The first step, grab your cardstock, your ink, and your stamp. Second step, do you have Glad wrap? If not, grab your sandwich bag. And step 3, do you have a little spritzer? If not, use an eyedropper. We just need to be able to add some water to our acrylic block. Let's do this. So we have our cardstock. We're going to go ahead and cut a second mat. And a second mat is for us 5 by 3 3/4. So let's just get that cut. And we are going to cut 2 of them. We're cutting 2 because we're going to smoosh and use our stencils on 2 different ones. So this is going to be our first mat, and we will be putting another mat behind it. Grab you something to protect your working station so that you don't get it all wet and inky. Bring in your acrylic block. Bring in your saran wrap, Glad wrap, or like I said, I will show you how to use a sandwich bag if you don't have it. So go ahead, and we're just taking out a little bit. Now, smooshing has been around. It is a fantastic way to save money and create this unique background. So we just take it. Now we're just going to kind of crumple it up and kind of leave a flat area just like this. Now we're going to bring in our mat. We're going to bring in our acrylic block and decide on the colors that you want. I am going to create a card that has snowflakes on it. And I like my snowflakes to be Coastal Cabana. I just think it's so pretty. So our background, we're going to use boho blue and Coastal Cabana. So I'm going to start with the boho blue. And I'm just going to ink up my acrylic block. Just going to do it just like that. And then I'm going to bring in my spritzer. Now this is a great little tool to have if you have it. They don't cost much. You can use any kind of spray bottle that you want. You don't want too much water on it though. Okay. Now I'm just going to pick up the color and put it different places on my card. Look at that. So pretty. And it dries very quickly. So that's about all the color I want. Now, I'm going to go ahead and pick up my other mat. And this time, I'm not going to put that much of this color on it, because this one is going to have the Coastal Cabana on it more than the boho blue. So the next thing we're going to do, and that's why I'm using this large acrylic block, because now I'm going to use my Coastal Cabana on the other side. So we're just going to get this color off our little saran wrap, just like that. Bring in our second color, add it to the acrylic block. Give it a little bit of spritz. And now I'm going to come in heavy on this mat. And look at that. Look how pretty that is. So pretty. Like I said, dries very quickly. Okay. And now we have our 2 mats. This is going to allow us to make 2 beautiful cards that have a unique background that you didn't have to spend a lot of money on. Talk about budget friendly. Now, as you can tell, it's already dry. If it wasn't dry, just take your heat tool to it and get it dry. So we're going to move this to the side, and we are going to make a few cuts on each panel. So let's go ahead and cut this at 1 5/8. We're going to cut another one at 1 5/8. And this is already at 5 because we cut it as a second mat. We're just going to put these together to the side. And now we're going to cut our other mat. And now all we need to do is get our card, which is going to be 8.5 by 5.5 scored at 4 1/4. I want to remind you all the measurements and supplies will be listed over on our blog. Here's another saving tip for you. Monty and I don't know exactly where we got these cards, but they're very slick and shiny. I don't know if you can see that. And so it's difficult to stamp on them. We just have a whole bunch of these for some reason. So what we're doing is we're going to use this, but we won't ever be stamping on it because it will smudge. But I'm going to show you how to fix that on the inside so that you don't have to worry and you can stamp a sentiment. So we are just taking this pre-made card already. We're going to bring it in and we are going to measure right on the front flap 2 1/8. We're going to go ahead and score that on both cards. Okay, so we have our card. Fold it to the right, close it just like a normal card, and then fold back. Grab your bone folder, give this a good crease. Do the same. Close your card, fold it back, give it a good crease. Now we're going to bring in that piece of paper again, and you can certainly do this before you cut your panels, but I wanted to see exactly where to place it. Now I am bringing in our second technique, which is grab a stencil. Now stencils, don't give them away. When you have a good one like this, go ahead and keep it. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab another color. I'm going to grab this. On this one, we have more boho blue. So I'm going to grab boho blue and I am going to just stencil over it just to give it some added depth. So tap, tap, tap with my blending tool and I'm just going to put it like this and just go over it. Look at that. Oh. Budget friendly, right? We didn't have to really do anything. We just brought in our stencil and gave it that additional layer. Let's go ahead and do the top. It just really adds some beauty to it, doesn't it? Look at that. So pretty. Now let's bring this one in. Go ahead and just do it again. We can do it straight, but I think we'll just go ahead and do a little bit right here. Do a little bit up here. And it just adds to the beauty. Very quick, very easy. Let's put these to the side. Now let's go ahead and grab our Coastal Cabana and do the same thing to these panels just to give it that unique look. Now we're going to change our blending tool. Tap, 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 get it loaded. Now we're going to bring this in and just give it a light coating. Look at that. Just adds some beauty to it. Oh my goodness. This is the perfect time of year to look for card hacks that can be budget friendly but create unique backgrounds, right? I'm just going to move this out of the way. I already have our mats cut. This is Night of Navy. We're going to use this one with our panel that has more boho blue on it. And then I have already cut Coastal Cabana, and we are going to match this up with our panel that has more of a Coastal Cabana color. So let's glue those down. Now let's get these laid down on our card. Now remember, you have a small strip left, and I went ahead and I cut another mat for that as well, and I'm just going to add this right to the side of our card. This is a card that has a very strange, glossy, kind of pearlized background. You really can't stamp on this. It doesn't let you write very well on it. So the way to fix that problem is, even though it's a white card, go ahead and add a piece of white cardstock right here, and that way you'll be able to stamp on it. You are going to cut that card 5 1/4 by 3 1/4. So let's go ahead. Get 5 1/4 and 3 1/4, and we need to cut 2. So 3 1/4 once and twice. Now it fits just perfectly right on the inside. Now, if you want to go ahead and stamp something, you need to do that now. But we're just going to allow plenty of room for writing. So I'm just going to go ahead and lay this down. Okay. And now to decorate the front. We went ahead and we cut out 2 size squares. Now, if you have stitched dies, you can of course cut out these beautiful squares that have stitching on it. But if you don't and you want some stitching, not to worry, because you can just draw your stitching right like I did with a pen. Look at that. So you don't need stitched dies. You can create the illusion of your own stitched dies. But we're going to head and just leave this blank, and now we're going to stamp our message on it. We're going to bring in our Night of Navy, and we're going to use the same message. So tap, tap, tap. Just hold it down so all that can transfer. So pretty. Tap, tap, tap. And now we have a snowflake, and we are using sparkling snowflakes. There's all different shapes of snowflakes in this case. But we're going to need to bring in our piece of paper because we will be stamping off. I'm going to bring in my Coastal Cabana again. Just going around creating a border. Look at that. So pretty. Now we need to go ahead and do the same thing on this one. Okay, and we are going to add these on dimensionals on top of their mats. And make sure you stay with us because we have a freebie for you at the end of this video. Now, I want to show you another tip that you can do that's very budget friendly, but that will change this card very easily. Now, we are going to add this just like this. We've smushed it, we've stenciled it, and now we've decorated it. But if you want to have a different kind of card, say you create a lot of these squares, another tip that's budget friendly, just take this square and turn it like a diagonal, stamp your message this way, and that really changes the way the card looks. Now, I'm also going to show you cards with ovals that change it as well. But let's go ahead and line this up and get this attached to our card. Now, you can see that we only need to put glue on half of it. Not really even half, more like a third. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue here, close this back up, and now I am lining it up top to bottom and side to side. So I'm just going to use this measurement right here to make sure I have it straight. You can always bring in your T-ruler if you have a T-ruler like this, and you can put it right on the edge and make sure that it's lined up straight, and it is. So we have this one. Now we're going to bring in this one, and we have our Coastal Cabana. So we're just adding our glue to the third. The back third of this sentiment, we're going to lay it flat and just add it. Top to bottom, side to side. Make sure that it's evenly placed. And here we have it. Now, remember I said I was going to show you another technique. If you don't have saran wrap, well, all you need is a sandwich bag. You can just put a paper towel right here in your sandwich bag, put a rubber band around it, or you don't even have to do that. You could just twist it, hold it, and then you use this to smush. But I don't think you get the same control as you do using saran wrap, but you can certainly do that. Now here are the two cards, budget-friendly cards we made using the smooshing and the stenciling to give us that creative background. Now remember I showed you this one, and boy, you can really tell the smooshing on this. I used Berry Burst and Granny Apple Green to create the two colors on this one. And now remember I said I was going to show you one that had ovals. Look at how cute that is. Look at the colors. We used real red, garden green, and then we brought in that stenciling after we smushed it. Oh my goodness, just really made it pop. Now there's more garden green on this one. There's more real red. So take a moment and leave a comment. Which is your favorite? Do you like the ovals better? Do you like the squares? Remember, you can always take this square and turn it into a diamond. Now, remember I said we were going to tell you how to get a freebie. We have this project sheet linked below. All you need to do is click on our blog, go to the blog, and it'll take you to the PDF or the project sheet so that you have all the measurements and you have all the supplies. Well, Monty and I hope that you were inspired by this. If you want to support our channel for free, just take a moment, like, and share with your friends to help us grow. We certainly appreciate you. And so until next time, Monty and I wish your days filled with creative moments. And we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.